It is extra hot today. Summertime in Texas, no jokes. It is 10 a.m. and we're already at 90 degrees. So, also, I forgot my microphone, so that's awesome. Anyways, we're here to try out the Atlas backpack. So far, it's great. I loaded it up with a ton of gear. I have all my lenses, well, almost all my lenses. I got 3 lenses in there. I got a 50, I got a 24 to 70. I have a 70 to 200. I got my Ronin. What else do I have? I have my laptop in here and several other things. So it's weighed down. So I wanted to weigh it down a little bit. And it really does feel rather great. So got it all adjusted to myself. I do wish it was just a tiny bit taller because I am 6'1", so I do wish it was made for a little bit taller of a person, but that's okay. It works. It works way better than anything else I've had because this thing is weighed down and I really don't feel it. I feel a little bit on the shoulder, but I could easily do 10 to 15 miles with this and I won't regret it. So yeah, pretty good. Like I said, I'm out here in Texas and it is extra hot. So I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of hiking. It's gonna be short, probably about 2 miles. And I'm gonna just try this out and see what it feels like after about 2 miles. So in 90-degree weather with no water. So should be fun. Let's get going. It is just a little too hot to be out here today, but pack feels great, looks great. I didn't bring my water bladder or any water, but heading back, and so far it's been great. I don't feel any sort of pain in my shoulders. Most of the weight has actually been rather easy or taken off my shoulders. It does all go to the hips. It's all in the hips. And yeah, I mean, is it worth $500? I guess that really depends on what you do. I would say for me, I like a little adventure. Yeah, it's kind of worth it. It was pricey, but it'll last me a long time. And I don't think I'll ever look back at it as a negative thing. It's too hot. Let's get out of here. Man, this place is great. I really wish I would have remembered my mic because there is a lot of pretty cool sounds coming out of this place. Birds, crickets, army ants, you name it. So this is pretty comfortable. You know, it's no Osprey or Osprey, however you pronounce that. But this is perfect for like an overnight bag or maybe stretching it 2 days. I think I could do 2 days. It works really well. Shoulder straps, I do wish were a little bit thicker. I think that would be a lot more comfortable. They're a little thin kind of towards the front here, so where it does push into your shoulder, it's a small space. So maybe I'll try to find some sort of padding or something I could put on it and maybe that'll work. So I will do that. The modularity of this thing. The modularity of this thing is amazing. I could strap a whole lot of stuff to this thing. I could really take it out for really any adventure I want. I could put my axe, machete, tents, you name it. I can do it. I know in the past These packs didn't have the loops on the bottom, but now they do. So thank you. It really will help because if it didn't have it, I was probably going to sew some on myself. I'm really happy I don't have to do that. Also, there's loops on the sides, which is perfect as well because I can just pretty much attach anything I want to the front of this pack, really, or to the side. As a matter of fact, I actually took this pack on a job where I photograph interiors of homes, and I was pleasantly surprised or pleased because I was able to fit everything in this pack, everything I needed, where with my Low Pro, I could fit almost everything. I couldn't fit my Ronin, and I couldn't fit my like umbrellas, my lighting. That I had to carry separate. Also, my tripods for my lights, I had to carry that separate. So having all this space was actually really amazing. It made me think, why do I have my Low Pro again? I don't need it. Now I could just do everything with this one. As a matter of fact, I was thinking of getting a new Rush 24 because short trips or things like that, I don't think I need it anymore. This backpack actually solves all that. I can take my camera gear out and just use it for other stuff. Clothing, overnight trips, you name it. So it is kind of one of those do-all backpacks. It's a cross between a camera pack, an adventure pack, a backpacking pack, you name it. So I like it. Let's get going. So also, one other thing, this is Texas, so everybody carries, right? Obviously you can't tell without the pack. With it, squeezes in, but you still can't see it. Perfect. What a great bag this has been so far. I really am absolutely loving it. Definitely worth the money. I mean, it still hurts knowing that I spent $500 on this, but well worth it. It's going to see a lot of adventures. So yeah, I like it. A few complaints I do have about this. When I first bought this, they give you like credit towards other items. I believe it's like $60, and I started picking a few things, but there was really not a great explanation of what they were and how they worked. So I ended up picking two of these, what they call straps. Now, if you actually look at them, they're female and female. So where do these go? I have no idea. I looked online and there's not a whole lot of explanation, so I still don't know what they're for. They were about $20 each. Now, I didn't pay for them because they were just part of the purchase, the credit they give you. So I wish they did that a little better. I actually thought they were to connect things from maybe here to here. So I bought two of them thinking I can connect a few items here, maybe to the side. That's not what they're for. So, not sure. Anyways, I have taken this on 3 photo shoots since I've actually bought the bag. And let me tell you, I really do love it. I really do absolutely love it because I was able to squeeze everything in here. Like I said before in the video, in the past, I had to put most of my gear into the Low Pro, carry that, then carry my umbrellas, some of my tripods, and a few other things separate. With this, everything fits right in it. So you guys can see my umbrella kind of sticking out there. I don't use this too often on the jobs, but every once in a while I do need it. So this weekend, I actually really did need it. I do have my gimbal, so I have that in here as well. Just kind of sitting across. Gimbal parts. Flash. Flash mod. More gimbal parts. 8200. The 8200 is pretty large, and I like having it in this package, so that also went in there. So yeah, this would not fit in my Low Pro in the past, so I always had to carry this separate as well. So being able to just kind of stuff everything in there, along with all my actual camera gear, it's just been great. So, no regrets. I love it. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking maybe now I can just sell some of the other ones, like my Low Pro. So I don't need it anymore, so I can probably sell that. I do have some trips coming up, so I will maybe make a part 3 or just make a completely separate video so you guys can kind of get an idea of what this is during an actual long hike, because it has been hot in Texas. Kind of record numbers. So I haven't done any real long hikes yet, but that's coming. So the fact that this just saves me so much time, so much headache, such a headache. I could stuff everything in here. I could travel with it. I could use it for everything. I could use it for camera gear. I could use it just for traveling, just for regular hikes, for day trips, whatever. It's kind of a dream come true. So the only other downside is that I wish it was made for slightly taller folks. So I'm 6'1", and it works. It does this job, but I wish there was a little more length where the shoulder pads are, or where it ties down. That would have been perfect. But hey, maybe there will be another one made, and maybe I'll buy that one. So yeah, I mean, it's near perfect. I really do recommend it. So it's a little pricey, but if you like adventure stuff and taking your camera with you, maybe traveling with your camera, maybe I'll take this to Hawaii next and, you know, do some hiking out there and get some great photos. So if you like stuff like that, it's a great bag to add to your collection. I almost went with a Peter McKinnon bag, but just wasn't right. It almost looks just like my Low Pro, and I thought it's just kind of like having 2 Low Pros. So I didn't do that. That's about $500 as well, so I'm really glad I went with this one. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It definitely helps, and we'll see you guys later. So my next video is actually office chairs. I found one that I think you guys will like. As you know, editing videos, making videos, photos, editing photos, you spend a lot of time sitting at your desk. So I finally said, what the heck, I really need a comfortable chair. So I bought myself a gaming chair, and I really love it. So I'll make that video next. We'll see you guys later.